He's got a different reaction when that happens. A guy comes up to you with Nutella on a stick just on the street and he's like, no, it's going in my mouth. Yeah, I don't know why everyone's so upset that they didn't get to eat the Nutella from the strange man. This girl is so upset that she, I guess, tries to kiss him. She's like, if I can't have the Nutella out of your hand, I'm gonna eat it out of your mouth like a baby bird. Okay, so now you've got like a basic idea of what goes on in this backyard. At first I thought when I started watching these, I was like, okay, is this just some like public park or something? Because it just looks like sort of like a weird, like a brick patio. In the candy one, there was like a shopping cart in the background, but the more I watch these, the more clear it becomes they're just in a neighborhood. This is someone's backyard, and there's just like people standing around waiting to be harassed with candy and Nutella. I don't know if it's this dude, Seven Chess's house, but it just seems like at all hours of the day, there's just people waiting around, hanging out in his backyard, and it's kind of like a content house because they're all there to make TikToks, but it's weird because it seems like he's the only one who makes TikToks. Everybody else just kind of stands around and dresses fashionably. But they're not all about him feeding sweets to strangers, so let's watch one that's not about that. Damn. The caption says, stop. Are you really happy with your life now? If not, take action. With an explosion emoji. If you're not happy with your life now, you gotta start making explosives in your basement, dude. You gotta take action. Damn, so he walked away thinking he was fine, but he's really dead. So he's like a ghost now. Shit. But now how is he gonna harass people? How is he gonna go up to people and put candy in their mouth? Well, maybe he can still like pick up the candy with his ghostly powers and it'll just look like it's floating and he can just put it in their mouth. But now how are the girls gonna know who to kiss? Also, I like his shirt. It says, I am not perfect, but I am limited edition. What does that mean? He's not perfect, but he is only going to be available for a short period of time. He's not gonna last long. You know what? I might not be perfect, but I do have one thing going for me. I'm gonna die pretty soon. And you know what? I guess his shirt was right. He was gonna die soon. Kind of prophetic in a way.
I remember how we used to run the street, yeah. I pulled a James, came from Akron with the heat, yeah. Man, I can't believe that I wasted all my energy on somebody who...
Okay, so there's that one. What is he trying to convey with this one? The caption is, what will happen if you hug in this state? Do you understand what's the matter? I'm not really sure what he means by this state, but I feel like he means in this social climate, this is what will happen if you hug people from behind. Hugging people from behind, dude? In this economy? I don't think so. In a pandemic? Not good. I feel like he's trying to say, like, people are so sensitive nowadays. What, I can't go up to people in public that I don't know and just hug them from behind? I should be able to hug whoever I want from behind without them knowing who it is. Friends, family, strangers, hospital patients, anyone. What's the big deal? Just give daddy a hug. But actually don't give him a hug. Just kind of stand there while daddy hugs you. I miss the good old days when there were no consequences for hugging random people from behind. You could just waltz right into the White House and right up into the Oval Office and spoon the President of the United States on the spot. Snuggling with the leader of the free world himself. What's so wrong with that? Yeah, look at him. He's so confused. He's like, what did I do? I feel like he really thought he was doing something with this TikTok. He was really saying a lot about society. I don't know what the scenario is to begin with. This girl just walking around dropping her panda at people's feet and making them pick it up. Is this something that happens in Russia? Do I have any fans in Russia that can confirm if this is something that happens often? Not really a comment on the TikTok, but more just on the Russian language in general. Look at this caption that is many words, a lot of letters. I can't read it because I don't read Russian, but when you hit translate, it just says respect others. All that just boils down to respect others. I'm not really sure what that has to do with this TikTok because I don't really follow what was happening here. It's like a girl who just keeps dropping her panda and making other people pick it up. So maybe I guess it's telling her like, hey, you should respect others. And then she gets her comeuppance in the end because the dude just absolutely punts her panda bear. But then I feel like the dude also isn't respecting others because he just takes this girl's property and hacky sacks it into oblivion. I just feel like the girl kind of got her comeuppance at the end because she got her panda kicked away. But the dude was also kind of in the wrong, right? Like, he shouldn't have just kicked the girl's panda. He probably just should have told her, like, hey, what you're doing isn't cool. So I feel like there should be another dude next to him that kicks him off screen, but then he would need to get kicked off screen, and then so would he, and then just that would just have to keep happening. So I guess this works. This one's called Got Goosebumps. I've got Gross Bumps. It also says, did you like the yak reaction more? I don't know which one was considered the yak reaction. Actually, probably this girl that's like jumping up and down. That seems kind of like a yak reaction. Kind of like a yak. Yeah, well anyway, what the fuck is this TikTok? I've done those things before and they feel good, but like not that good. The first girl is doing so much. Oh my God, hopping up and down. And honestly, it seems like he massages the other two girls' heads pretty good. Like he really gets in there and gives them a good massage. He barely even touches the first girl's head with it. And she's still just off to the races. Yeah, look at him. He doesn't even get like a good grip on her head. He's just kind of stabbing her head with these metal prongs. Honestly, I guess I've never tried doing it like that. I've never really just poked at the top of my head with one of these things. Maybe I'd be doing the same thing if I was her. Okay, I think I get the first reaction and the last reaction. You know, a stranger comes up to you in public and kisses you on the cheek. There's two ways to react. You either love it and you give him a big ol' hug, or you hate it and you hit him on the head with a sucker. Those two make some amount of sense to me. Although, I kind of feel like most people would do the second. But the middle one, what is she giving him? Is it a candy bar? I don't really know if I can relate to that reaction. Getting kissed on the cheek and being like, well, here's a candy bar. Hey, oh, thank you. You're a sweet little man. But I'm sorry, I should tell you, I'm spoken for. You know what? Here, have a crunch bar. Yay! Today, I may not have won love, but I want something better. I want a crunch bar. It also looks kind of like it could be an envelope too. It's like an envelope full of money. Like this is a prearranged kiss that she paid for. Thank you for the kiss on the cheek. You're welcome, that'll be $10,000. Yes, here you go. Thanks. Okay, and then there's this one, which I don't think I can show, and I don't think I should show, and I kind of wish I didn't see. Yeah, this one I will not be showing. I'm gonna keep it blurred out. I cannot in good conscience show this on YouTube. If you would like to imagine what is happening here, don't. Okay, this one is just as confusing as the rest of them. It looks like he's punching a pregnant girl's stomach. I don't know if that's what's supposed to be going on here, but it looks like he found a pregnant woman and he's just flat out, he's just going to town on her tummy. I don't know Russian, so I don't know what she's saying to him, but I gotta imagine it's something like, hey, quit punching me in the stomach, right? Caption doesn't help. It translates to, how are you in the rocking chair, guys? Hey, I'm just punching this pregnant woman in the stomach, but how are you guys doing in the rocking chair? You doing good? Everyone watching me punch this woman in a rocking chair? So as crazy as his TikToks are, it actually seems like his Instagram might be even crazier, because he posted this promotional video for his Instagram that says, see this content on stories on Instagram. And it's just even crazier. Hold up a second. What was that clip? The clip where you had a girl tied up in the trunk of your car? Can we go back to that clip? Yeah, what the fuck is that? Can we get any context on that? So I actually wanted to get some context to find out what that clip was all about and get a little bit more clarity. So I went to his Instagram and there was no mention of this clip. There was actually no mention of any of these clips. He's got like 6 pictures and they're all just normal pictures of him. And his story was basically nothing. So I don't know what that was all about. Definitely a wee bit concerning though, isn't it? Alright guys, well that's enough of that, which means now it's time to talk about our sponsor, ExpressVPN. This video is sponsored by one of my favorite brands to work with, ExpressVPN. Guys, I use ExpressVPN pretty much every day. I've got it on my laptop that I'm reading these lines off of. I've got it on my phone. I've got it on my desktop computer. And I use it for a variety of things. First off, a VPN can help protect your information when you're online. This is like if you're out in public, ExpressVPN encrypts your data. So if you're on like a public Wi-Fi, it makes it a lot harder for hackers to snoop on your information. It also helps to keep you anonymous online, so like even your own internet service provider or online advertisers can't track you. So the privacy and security features are great. I used to use these a lot when I would go to like coffee shops to get work done during the day. ExpressVPN is also great for unblocking content that might not be available in your area. For example, if there's like a YouTube video or an app or a show that's not available in your country, if you connect to ExpressVPN and switch to a server location where the thing that you're trying to get is available, then basically like Netflix or whoever will think that you're in that location and they'll let you view it. For example, if you live in the US, Lord of the Rings isn't available on Netflix for you, but if you switch over to Canadian Netflix, it is. ExpressVPN's